Good evening. Welcome to the ninth vlog. We'll be reading from Isaiah chapter 9. I hope you're all doing well. Life is not always so easy. People go through struggles, but we gotta be optimistic and trust that God will sort everything out, even when things look kind of bleak and you might want to give up. You should just not give up, I guess. Don't give up and don't lose hope on other people. And I guess don't stay angry forever. Just like when the sun goes down, you stop being angry. That's what Zach Quinn used to preach, I guess. About the whole when the sun comes down, you should also stop being angry then. This has to do with that verse in the New Testament regarding about your anger, something with the sun. But let's get reading. Nevertheless, the dimness shall not be such as was in her vexation, when at the first be lightly afflicted, the land of Zebulun and the land of Naphtali, and afterward did more grievously afflict her by the way of the sea, beyond Jordan and Galilee of the nation. The people that walked in darkness have seen a great light. They that had dwelt in the land of the shadow of death, upon them hath light shined. Thou hast multiplied the nation, and hast not increased the joy. They joy before thee according to the joy in harvest, as men rejoice when they divide the spoil. For thou hast broken the yoke of his burden, and the staff of his shoulder, the rod of his oppressor, as in the day of Midian. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise, and garments roiled in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel fire. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulders, and his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. On the increase of his government and peace there shall be no end, upon the throne of David, and upon his kingdom, to order it, and to establish it with judgment and with justice, from henceforth even forever. The zeal of the Lord of hosts will perform this. The Lord sent a word into Jacob, and has lighted upon Israel. And all the people shall know, even Ephraim and the inhabitants of Samaria, that say in the pride and stoutness of heart, the bricks are fallen down, but we will build with hewn. The sycamore trees are cut down, but we will change them into cedars. Therefore the Lord shall set up the adversaries of reason against them, and join his enemies together, the Syrians before, and the Philistine behind. And they shall devour Israel with open mouth. For all this his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still. For the people turneth not unto him that smiteth them, neither do they seek the Lord of hosts. Therefore the Lord will cut off from Israel head and tail, branch and rush, in one day. The ancient and honorable, he is the head, and the prophet that teaches lies, he is the tail. It's kind of strange, why would prophets teach lies? I guess maybe if there were false prophets. But does this only apply for false prophet, or are there just some prophets out there who would do that? But I guess all humans could lie. Then who are the ancient and honorable? He is the head. I don't know. Well, perhaps the Lord will show us who the ancient and honorable people are. For the leaders of this people cause them to err. Oh, I guess they're both not. And they that are led above them are destroyed. Well, I guess you gotta be careful who your leaders are. Therefore the Lord shall have no joy in their young men, neither shall have mercy on their fatherless and widows. For everyone is an hypocrite and an evildoer, and every mouth speaketh folly. For all this his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still. For wickedness burneth as the fire, It shall devour the briar and thorns, and shall kindle in the thickets of the forest, and they shall mount up like this lifting up of smoke. Therefore the wrath of the Lord of hosts is the land darkened, and the people shall be as the fuel of the fire. No man shall spare his brother, and he shall snatch on the right hand and be hungry, and he shall eat on the left hand, and they shall not be satisfied. They shall eat every man the flesh of his own arm. Doesn't sound very appetizing. Cannibalism, not fun. Manasseh, Ephraim, and Ephraim, Manasseh, and they together shall be against Judah. For all this, his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out. His hand is stretched out still.